welcome. We're live here at Barnesville High School, getting ready for the junior varsity matchup between the Trojans and the Rebels. And we're also live on the DGFSchools YouTube channel. We'll have both the JV and varsity back-to-back. It'll be one stream. There'll be no going off air and coming back on air and all that good stuff. It'll just be one stream for you today, and get our camera a little leveler there. There you go. It looks better to me. Hopefully it looks better to you. So once again, just general commentary here for the JV match, and make sure my scoreboard's at 0-0. It appears that it will be, and with that said, we can put our scoreboard on screen. So the only thing we need to wonder about now is who's going to get the first serve as the two teams meet at the middle of the net here to shake hands. And we are ready to go here in the junior varsity game. And the Rebels did indeed get the first serve. Barnesville send it back. And the first point goes to Barnesville. It's 1-0. Out of bounds. It's another point for Barnesville, and it's 2-0. Once again, JV best of 3 sets. First to 25 in sets 1 and 2. If we do see a set 3, it'd be the first to 15. So that'll be an ace serve. And that makes it 3-0. Going back on the serve is Rumley Beaver. That serve is over, and it is out of bounds. So now the Rebels are on the board, as it is 3-1, and they will get the serve. Serve will go into the hands of Kaylee Peterson. I want to thank one of the DGF parents who helped me out with not only some name pronunciations, but a couple of the B squad players that were bumped up to JV, so that we know everybody, to the best of our knowledge, that's on that DGF side of the net. And now it's 3-2 as DGF will get that point. Once again, Kaylee Peterson, the server here for the Rebels. A little bit warmer than usual gym, at least it seems that way to me. I was talking to Todd Hendrickson right before we went on the air, and I was like, is it a little warm in here? And he's like, compared to what it usually is, this is nice. I'm like, okay, I'll take that, I guess. That one just out of bounds, and that will tie us up at 3 now here. Peterson's serve is over. Beaver sets up near side here for Amelia Newell. Pushed back over by DGF. Beaver, middle of the net. Couldn't see who that was. Ponytail was too long. Number 8, Kennedy Gray sending it over, and now DGF gets the kill, and they take the lead at 4-3 as Peterson will continue on the serve here, as she served it up on all 4 of the Rebel points so far, with the exception of the first one, which was an attack out of bounds by Barnesville to give DGF the serve. So she's 3 for 3 from the service line. And now we're tied at 4, and the serve will go back to Barnesville. This is Belle Peterson on the serve. Five to 4 in favor of DGF. Going back on the serve here is Michaela Winter. Now on, blasted over the back line. Point for Barnesville, 5-5. Kennedy Gray, a sophomore, will serve it up here for Barnesville. Now on sails over the back line. Point for Barnesville. They now lead 6-5. Nice kill there for DGF to retake the lead at, or to tie it up, I should say, at 6-6. And now going back to serve is Ava Johnson. Volley going here between these two. Barnesville go on the attack, and it's dug out. Nicely done there. That is Chloe Fuller. And just watching Chloe here the last couple of points for DGF and putting that point right there, you can certainly see why she has been pulled up from the B squad to JV. Doing a really good job out there so far. Now it's power. Oh, I thought that was going to go down, and it didn't. Not sure how DGF kept that one alive, but they did. 20 times out of 20, that is a ball into the net type situation. Oh, a tip down there. That was Aria Garrett, excuse me, with that last point for DGF. To chase after it, and she'll dive and not get there in time. And now the Rebels take a 9-6 lead. Once again, serving here for DGF is Ava Johnson, a 5'7" junior. Point for Barnesville. It's been a while since they scored, but yet they're still only down 2. Rumley Beaver will serve it. That one drops inside the line. It's a point for Barnesville. 9-8. Beaver on the kill. Now going back to serve is Amelia Newell. And an ace serve for Newell. And that ties us up at 9. That one a little strong. And now it's 11-10 in favor of DGF. Hey, question for you. Do you know who number 3 is? She's not on my roster.
Number 3?
Yeah. For DGF, yeah.
That's Michaela Bielan. Yes, she is.
She's on here as number 2.
Oh, okay. Michaela Bielan.
Yeah, got it.
My granddaughter.
I asked the right person. All right, number 3 is Michaela Bielan. She's in the JV roster as number 2, so we'll make that adjustment. And it is now 12-11 in favor of the Rebels. So we'll give 1 point to the Trojans, and we'll give 1 point to the Rebels. And that is your correct score here in set number 1. And now that one goes out of bounds, and it'll be 13-11 in favor of the Rebels. And going back to serve is Chloe Fuller. Block, but out of bounds, and then the block out of bounds will give the point to Barnesville. So it's 13-12 now in favor of DGF. Beaver will send it over on the serve, and Beaver will get an ace. Now will tie us at 13 apiece here. Don't forget the varsity game coming up on the same stream. We will not even go off air. We'll just keep it live, so you don't have to do any of the hard work. That one's tipped down by Belle Peterson. That gives the Trojans the lead back. First time they've had the lead in about 5 or 6 points probably. As Beaver sends the serve over, and Beaver sends it over for an ace. That one was very, very close to being on the line, but it's just out. And it's a point for DGF, so 15-14 now. And serving for the Rebels, I believe that's Kaylee Peterson. Oh, that was a nice powerful kill there from Michaela Winter. And now the Rebels have tied it up again at 15 as number 15 will serve it up. They will get a new ball into play. Tied at 15 here in set 1 of the junior varsity game from Barnesville High School. Out of bounds. Or no, it's not. Yeah, that's what I thought. It looked, the far side judge put the flag up saying it was out. And then the near side official said it was tipped and point to Barnesville. I don't think it was tipped. I honestly think it was in. But either way, the point went to the team that I thought it should go to. And now it is 17-15 as Barnesville gets the last 2 points here. That one goes into the net, and now Barnesville takes a 3-point lead. And a timeout is called by DGF. So we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. All right, welcome back. 18-15 in favor of Barnesville here in the first set of the junior varsity match from Barnesville High School. That is a kill for Bielen from the far end. Tucks it in behind the back line, and that makes it 18-16, giving the serve here to Barnesville, or to DGF, excuse me. It is. One official called it right away. The other one hesitated a little bit and then agreed. So 20-16 now. The serve is over. That one's a little bit too far. Point DGF. 20-17 now in favor of Barnesville. Here in the first set of the junior varsity match, which is a best of 3 sets. First one to 25, and then if it goes to set 3, it's first to 15, just like it is in set 5 of varsity. DGF somehow keeps that alive. That was impressive. I like what I saw there. That one just a little bit too far over the back line, and now the Rebels trying to crawl their way back into this here, and it seems like both teams have gone in spurts of 3 points each. We've had a couple of ties, and we've had a couple of 3-point leads. We've also been in a scenario where the teams would have like a 2-point lead and then tie it up. We'll see if the Rebels can keep that theme going here and tie this one up at 20. That one chested off the far side official. And that will be, as a result, the wrong side of the antenna, and goes as a point to Barnesville. 21-18, as going back to serve here for the Trojans is Amelia Newell. Attack goes into the net, and now the Trojans are in a good position where even if they give up a couple of points, they could probably still win this one before the Rebels get to 20. We'll see, though. As soon as I say something like that, it seems like something turns, but not this time. This time the announcer's jinx does not work, and there's a timeout for Barnesville, or I'm sorry, for DGF. So we'll take a timeout with them as well. 23-18. Back with the conclusion of set 1 right after this here on Magnitude.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that CNS Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
All right, welcome back from the break. Coming out of the DGF timeout, Barnesville has a 23-18 lead. At one point, the game was tied at 18. And Barnesville has scored 5 straight. And they're looking to potentially finish it off with a 7-point rally here. And that will not be the case. A nice job there by Aria Garrett. That puts another point on the board for the Rebels. It's now 23-19, and that ends the 5-point rally for Barnesville. Let's see if DGF has a rally in them. And they might. Starts off with an ace if they do, and 23-20. That's B. Allen. And that one is out of bounds, according to the 3 officials, so they must have saw something I didn't. And that makes it set point here for Barnesville. Going back on the serve, it appears to be Kaylee Olsen. And it was Kaylee Olsen. And a double touch violation will win it for Barnesville. 25-20 in the first set. Over the DGF Rebels, and set 2, it's coming up in about 2 to 3 minutes here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
The mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially anything to do with kids and youth. You can contact the high school office for more information on how to join the Barnesville Booster Club. The Barnesville Booster Club has paid out over $800,000 to the community since 1989. Visit barnesville.k12.mn.us and click on the Booster Club under the Athletics tab for photos, Facebook link, and more information. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck in the game. Go Trojans!
All right, welcome back, and this is going to be set 2 of the junior varsity game now, as the Barnesville Trojans took the first set by the score of 25-20 over the Dilworth Glyndon Felton Rebels, and now we'll see if DGF can bounce back here in set 2 and force a set 3 or not. Once again, once this one's concluded, we'll keep the stream live. We'll keep it a continuous stream. We'll break momentarily and bring you back for the varsity broadcast as soon as we get everything reset for the varsity broadcast. That's a block at the net, and Barnesville will take the first set let's try that again. Barnesville will take the first point of set 2, is what I was intending to say. And that is an ace. That's a lightning bolt serve there, too. Rumley Beaver serving up the ace to make it 2-0. If you're watching at the main line in Downer, or if you're watching at Ratzel's Pool Hall at Front Street in Barnesville, or if you're watching on the DGFSchools YouTube channel, we certainly appreciate you tuning in. If you're watching on Magnitude, we appreciate you tuning in as well. That point will go to the Rebels. It's 2-1 now. And going back to serve is Kaylee Peterson, a 5'10 junior. Their serve is over successfully. Beaver on the second touch. Back to the Rebels. They'll set it up for an attack. That's dug out by the Barnesville Libero. They have to get it over to that touch, and the free ball's over. That one pushed out of bounds. Point Barnesville, 3-0. Or I checked that, 3-1, excuse me. And going back to serve will be check that Belle Peterson. It's the tape as it comes over, and DGF returns it. Those are not the easiest ones to return. Nice job there by Amelia Newell to tap it over with a little bit of finesse, and it's 4-1. As Peterson will continue on the serve. Nice push over there by Michaela Winter. And that trims the lead down to 2 with a 4-2 score. And this will be, I believe, Lucy Hilton. Maybe. Now the Rebels, after trailing 4-0, have trimmed the lead down to 1. Michaela Winter with the serve. Michaela Winter with the ace. And we're knotted up at 4, so Barnesville, a 4-0 run. Now DGF responds with a 4-0 run of their own, and we'll see if they can make that a 5-0 run or not. Did it land out of bounds? No, it did not. It's a point for DGF, and the Rebels take the 5-4 lead. First lead of the second set. We had several lead changes back in set 1. That was Lucy Hilton on the serve, by the way. And that one will fall for a Trojan point, and it'll be 5-5. Serving it up this time for the Rebels is Ava Johnson. And that's a kill for Emily Riddle. We're knotted up at 6 apiece. Couple in, couple out for DGF as Amelia Newell gets set to serve it up here for Barnesville. DGF able to return it. Now Newell set it up. Beaver sends it over. 2 touches back to the Trojans. Oh, a nice block at the net there. Emily Riddle getting all of that. Maybe a fingertip or two from Rumley Beaver. 7-6, Barnesville with the lead now. It's our second lead change of the second set. attack goes into the net, and the Rebels will tie it up at 7. 2 lead changes and 3 ties, and we'll see who gets the next lead change here. So Bielen will come out. It looks like Allie Rosenfeld is coming in. She's a 5'7" freshman for the Rebels, and she will serve it up. And getting just enough of that is Emily Riddle with the kill, and the Trojans retake the 8-7 lead. Tucked into the near corner there by Belle Peterson. Nice kill there for Belle. Kaylee Olsen will go back to serve it here for Barnesville. Some elevation on that jump. And the Trojans crawl out to a three-point lead, 10-7. Nobody's had more than a 4-point lead here in the second set. And that was when Barnesville was leading 4-0. Rebels came back, tied it at 4-4, and it's been back and forth ever since as the Rebels get a point now to trim the deficit to 2. The libero is Livia West. Yeah, that's Emily Riddle, and she's certainly doing her part here in this JV match for Barnesville. 11-8, and it'll be Riddle who goes back to serve. Once again, we will have the varsity game on approximately 15 minutes after the conclusion of JV. Scheduled for a 7 o'clock start. I think we'll be right close to that. Of course, we'll have a triple header of football for you tomorrow. There's a point for DGF. Matter of fact, DGF fans, your Rebels will host the Holly Nuggets, and we'll have that game live for you here on Magnitude Sports. And for the Barnesville Trojan fans, we'll have your game against Detroit Lakes live here on Magnitude Sports. And then we have a third game on the North Dakota side. 6-man playoff matchup. Winner continues on to the semifinals, and the loser's done for the season. It's Drake Animus traveling to Midway Minto. And now it is 11-10, and the Rebels are right there where they want to be. Can they tie this one up? We'll find out. No. They'll be pushed over, and they'll find the empty spot between the DGF players, and it'll be good for a Barnesville point, and they'll retake the 2-point lead at 12-10. That one almost didn't make it over the net, and then DGF hanging right in there. 12-11. Once again, going back to service, Kaylee Peterson for Dilworth, Glyndon, Felton. Set, and Amelia Newell power through the blockers, and it's tipped out of bounds for the Barnesville point. And they're up 13-11 now as Belle Peterson goes back to serve. Peterson will continue on the serve. Nice ovation, a swing and a kill there for Michaela Winter. 14-12. DGF, and they've trimmed the lead to 1 now, 14-13. As going back to serve is Michaela Winter, the 5'10 junior. And DGF couldn't get it back over the net. It'll fall for a point for Barnesville. And DGF having some trouble getting with any closer than 2 points. And there's an ace serve. A timeout is called by DGF, so we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a couple of moments here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610. All right, welcome back to those watching at the Main Line and Downer. Welcome back to those watching at Ratzo's Pool Hall on Front Street in Barnesville. Welcome back to those watching on the DGF YouTube channel, the simulcast. And welcome back to those watching live on Magnitude Sports. Wherever you're watching, we certainly appreciate you tuning in today. Once again, junior varsity action, and it's the Barnesville Trojans leading 16-13. And they lead the match 1-0 here in the junior varsity contest. They took that first set by the score of 25-20. And they're looking to end this one early here while DGF is looking to force that third set. And was it tipped? It was, I don't know. I don't think it was tipped. Yeah, they're gonna give the point to the Rebels. I think one of the officials gave it to Barnesville initially, but it does go to the Rebels, and I agree, that's the right call. And now it's 16-15. The Rebels are right where they want to be. I know I said that in the first set when it was, I think, 20-19 or 21-20, something like that. But we'll see if they can get to where they truly want to be now. And the Trojans retake that 2-point lead. Into the net and a point for DGF, and it's back to a 1-point difference. Coming out is Michaela Bialen. Coming in is Allie Rosenfeld. And Allie Rosenfeld will serve it over here, and Barnesville set up an attack. Comes right back to the Trojans. Blocked at the net, and we're tied at 17. Nicely done. I believe that was Aria Garrett with the block for DGF. And now we're knotted up at 17 per side. That one was tipped, going to Barnesville. Kaylee Olson to serve. And she got that one over. I think it hit the tape, kind of took a backspin up and down. It was like if I was playing pool or billiards, I'd want her on my team. That was Kaylee Peterson with the kill there, and we're tied at 18. Emily Riddle gets the kill. She will also go back to serve. That will result in being an ace. And as soon as DGF ties it up, the Trojans retake a 2-point lead once again. Like I said, the Rebels have struggled to collapse that 2-point lead. Ooh, that was close to a line violation there, but it wasn't called. DGF will get it back. Barnesville will try again. Through the blockers, and it will ricochet. Pinball down its way to the floor. And it's 21 to 18. They hated that as much as I hate it when the pinball goes right down the middle of my pinball machine. That's kind of the same feeling that they had on that little attack there. And Barnesville is taking control here as they're up 4 now, 22 to 18. As Riddle continues on the serve. Net violation on DGF. 23-18. That one a little too strong, and it's match point here for Barnesville. 24-18. They won the first set 25 to 20. And now Barnesville looking to close it out on the serve here by Emily Riddle. And they will return it. At the net, they fight for it, and DGF stays alive for at least one more point. 24-19, they'll get the serve. As the Barnesville fans start to filter in now for the varsity game, and you may see a lot of pink in the stands on the far side. The varsity team is in pink. The DGF varsity team is in pink. And it's ready for the fight night here. That one out of bounds. Or maybe it wasn't. Looked like it was out of bounds to me, but maybe it wasn't. 25-19, your final and set one number 2. And there you see the set 1 score, 25-20. So that will do it for the junior varsity match. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll get things set for the varsity match and be right back. Once again, we are not going to end the stream. We're going to keep it going. But we'll get things reset and be back in just a few minutes here with the varsity contest.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.
Travis Atkins.
All right, they are introducing the homecoming court, and we'll have it live here for that presentation.
Anna Stanford and Noah Krause. Mathia Jablonski and Cam Hain. Katie Newell and Katie Zenzen. And your queen, Lexi Boldring and king, Keller Polkrabek.
They're not tied on very good.
Yeah, try not to do that.
Oh, don't do that again.